This is MacVoices TV. This is MacVoices TV at the Boston Final Cut Pro SuperMeet. I'm Chuck Joyner, and I'm here with my friend Niclas Bahn of Noise Industries to talk about FxFactory. Niclas, it's good to see you.
Good to see you too, Chuck.
So, let's talk about FxFactory. What does it offer to the video producer, I guess, because we're all video producers now?
Yeah, it's a good point. Yeah, we like to think, editors and compositors in general. So what is FxFactory? FxFactory is our plugin platform, or our visual effects platform. And the way it works is that it's a very similar concept to the App Store, which is something that everyone's familiar with at this point. So it's an application that you install, and then you have a bunch of different visual effects, filters, transitions, and generators, tools that every editor can use. And you can test them all free of charge, and then you can purchase the one that you need. And we kind of cover a lot of ground. So we try to be the Swiss Army knife of the Final Cut user, the Final Cut editor. So we cover everything from stylization, filters, to keying products, template-based effects, all the way up to things like text animation, still animations for people that work with a lot of stills, like wedding videographers that have a lot of still animations, so they can use those effectively in Final Cut. And then all the way up to workflow solution for stereoscopic editing inside Final Cut. So lots of stuff, a lot of freebies also to get people to introduce people to the platform and how FxFactory works. As I mentioned, a little bit like the App Store, so it's not just us that are building these products. So the FxFactory platform is from us, but the products themselves, the filters, the generators, they're built by 15 different companies and individuals all over the world, and they build them on this platform, and then we sell them to the customer. And we started in 2004. Now at this point we support Final Cut Pro 6 and 7 and Motion 4 and 5 and After Effects 8, 9 and 10 and now of course most importantly Final Cut Pro 10. So that's the the big change for everyone involved and for us also, and we're putting a lot of effort into that market for that new platform.
I have to ask about that. How much do you have ready to go now in Final Cut Pro 10, or are you still ramping up?
So we have a lot of plugins working in Final Cut Pro 10 already. Not all the products work in Final Cut Pro 10 yet at this point. We're still missing some functionality that we, some hooks that we need in Final Cut Pro 10 from Apple to be able to get all our products working in Final Cut Pro 10. But it's very, very exciting. Let me tell you. Like we think that the Final Cut user base is really exploding, and with Final Cut Pro 10, and so it's a very, very exciting market for us. We consider it to be a huge opportunity, and we're happy to be working with Final Cut Pro 10.
Niclas, you mentioned it being sort of like the App Store, so it doesn't install inside your video editor. It sits off to the side, but you go in and you can just purchase the filters you want, right?
Exactly. So the FxFactory application is a separate application, but the filters and the generators, all the plugins, all the visual effects, they show up inside the host application, inside After Effects, inside Motion, and inside Final Cut. So the FxFactory application is there to allows you to browse the product that you have, see what you have installed, and purchase the product. So it's kind of like the App Store. It's an app that allows you to browse and find apps, so to speak.
Now I have to ask again, because inevitably we're talking about the App Store. So in the Mac App Store, if I click an app, it downloads it, installs it, and it's up ready to go. What happens if I download a plugin from FxFactory? Is it installed in my video editor, or is it sitting there in a downloads folder that I have to then go install?
Yeah, no, it's a little bit different because that's where the differences come in. So the App Store right now doesn't allow for trial versions. So right now, but all of our products, for plugins, trials are really, really important, and people really want to be able to test products before they purchase them. So all the products are installed into, they have to be, all the plugins have to be installed into the editing application or compositing applications, into this specific spot, which is different depending on if it's After Effects or Final Cut. So the way it works is they're all just installed in the right places. They just work in trial mode, and when in trial mode, they're just watermarked. So you can test them for as long as you like. You can keep them there, and then at a later point in time, you can you can purchase it, and then you can license it inside the FxFactory application. And then the watermark disappears. So that's the difference.
And the website for the people who want to go and check all this out.
Oh, this is very important. So the website is noiseindustries.com, and the product is FxFactory. So if you Google for FxFactory, you'll find it very quickly.
Niclas, it's good to see you. Thanks so much for taking the time.
Thanks so much. Thanks, Chuck.
I'm Chuck Joyner. MacVoicesTV is at the Final Cut Pro SuperMeet in Boston. We wish you were here. Thanks for watching. MacVoicesTV is part of the MacVoices group and a member of Mac Level 10.